This program is brought to you by RedKoat Music Group and Only See Opportunity.
Welcome to RedKoat Talks. We are here with the one and only Shem Levi.
Yes,
Only
sir.
See Opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, my brother. Thank you for being here with us so we can have this conversation.
Yeah,
How
thank
you
you
feeling?
for having me, man. Thank you for having me. I'm feeling good, bro.
Great.
No complaints, man. God is good. We
Awesome.
alive.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, who is Shem Levi?
Oh man. Who's Shem Levi? Shem Levi, it's vast. You know what I mean? It's like, first of all, I say a son of God, you know what I'm saying? First and foremost. Shem Levi, street show artist, you know what I mean? Entrepreneur, a father, you know what I mean? A husband, a soldier. The list goes on.
So, Shem Levi is your government name?
Yeah, it's my government. It's part of my government name.
Okay.
I ain't gonna, say the whole, but
Nah, yeah.
yeah, but that's my official handle. Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing music? And when did you decide or did you feel that your calling was music?
My whole family's actually musically gifted. You know what I'm saying? Even as kids, me and my brother, like we grew up in the same house. We would make songs, whether it was spoof songs. Sometimes I do it to this day, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like things. But we would make songs, like just remix songs. My pops, he was into that Motown. My older brothers, they was rapping. So, you know what I mean? I always admired that and looked up to that, like, and I believed in what they was doing. I used to bump they music like how, you know what I mean, I bumped everybody else who was on already music. And then we grew up in the congregation, you know what I mean, we Hebrews, and we had a live band, and I was young. Like, there's videos of that, you know what I mean? I'll send that to you. Mm-hmm. But there's videos of me singing, and yeah, man, like, it was people I looked up to in the band. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's a brother, you know what I mean, who I looked up to in the band, who later on even became my nephew's father, you know what I'm saying? And he was fire. You know what I mean? So he would be, he would sing parts or whatever, and when he was gone, because he wasn't always around, I would pick up and sing his parts.
Mm-hmm. How old were you around that time?
Man, I tell you, I probably was about somewhere between 10 and 12.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And figuring it out.
But you weren't an artist then?
No.
You was just doing music?
Yeah, the artist came later.
When did you realize that, that I could be an artist, this thing might go somewhere?
I say about 18.
What's your first? I remember your first song?
Yeah, it's called Girlfriend. And I wrote it to the Electric Relaxation Tribe Called Quest beat.
Dope, yeah.
And then I remade the beat. Even back then I wasn't as nice with the beats as I am now. But I remade the beat and I was singing over that Electric Relaxation joint. And like everybody was messing with it. You know what I mean? My peoples, my brothers and them, they was going to the studio with me. You know what I'm saying? And it was something I just wrote to it, and that's how I really felt. Mm-hmm. It's called Girlfriend.
And you're a producer too?
Yeah.
So tell us more about that. Like, when did you start making beats or be like, yeah, I could do this too?
Man, this story crazy. All right, so I used to be down here. We in the A now, you know what I'm saying? We in Georgia. I used to come down here, and, I had a brother down here who stayed down here. And he had a bunch of dudes he was friends with who later on became, my peoples. And we used to go by a group home entertainment. And it was funny because it called a group home because it was like everybody pull up to this crib. And it was like a group home. They didn't live there, you know what I'm saying? They didn't stay there, but it was a family. We used to even have battles, you know what I'm saying? I battled certain people. I was like 14 years old and I was down here. And shout out to my bro Jug, man. Like he know, but I don't think he know to the extent. Like I give people their flowers. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Life is life. He used to pull up and he used to be the producer. He used to make beats. He used to sample stuff. He had an ear for it. You know what I'm saying? And I used to see him, and I used to be like, man, like, yo, how he do all of this, whatever, whatever. And it was my brother Crib, he had the Fruity Loops there. This before he, Jug, well, I knew he had his own studio. He went by Jug. I'm gonna call him Corporate Jug, Jamal Williams. Shout out to him, man, that's my brother. He doing his thing still right now. But he inspired me in that realm, man. And when he was gone, like he used to be by my brother Craig. But when he would leave, right, I used to open up Fruity Loops. I started on Fruity Loops. And I would try to make beats and all that. And it was just noise, bro. You know what I mean? Messing with the different sequences. Fast forward. We in New York. Shout out to my bro Salazar. His Bones go to work. Shout out to Bones. And we'll pull up in there and we be rolling up, we smoking and all that. And we go beat for beat. You know what I'm saying? And we was experimenting with it. It was hard at the time, pause, don't get me wrong, like, you know what I'm saying? But we was experimenting with it and it worked, you know what I'm saying? And it was dope. We would record on our joints and all that. And then I kind of transitioned into Logic, GarageBand, then Logic, but I still was playing with it. I wouldn't say, I was figuring myself out, bro. Even as far as me being an artist, I was just figuring it out. So who inspired me to be in the music as well, like as the others that I mentioned? You say Dougie Fresh was another one. He was around, like growing, when I was young, when I was a kid, they used to be in my living room. You know what I mean? My pops and them, him and Slick Rick, shout out to them, salute to them. They used to be around the Israelites, you know what I'm saying? And music was fire. They was on fire. But later on, I'm fast forwarding, I used to go to Harlem. You know what I'm saying? And I be around his son, shout out to Square Raw. It's a journey, you feel me? Like, I really was tapped in.
Let's talk They Don't Really Love Us.
Ooh.
You just dropped your, should I say debut album? This is your first album? This is your...
I dropped one in 2014 called By Invitation Only. And then I threw a listening session. It was By Invitation Only in Quad Studios.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was the feedback on that?
It was dope. You know what I mean? I made money. I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? My people supported me. You feel me?
You said that was 2014?
Yeah.
2014, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so 11 years later, you dropped They Don't Really Love Us.
Right.
This is where we at right now. Purple Hearts.
Purple Hearts.
All over the city of Atlanta.
Throw it up. All over.
All over the city of Atlanta.
All over. And that's footwork. That ain't no street team. We the street team.
Tell us about that. Tell us the meaning of They Don't Really Love Us and the whole Purple Hearts theme that you have going with.
All right, so I'm gonna say the Purple Heart, since that's like more of a stamp, more of a token. The Purple Heart, it represents resilience. You know what I'm saying? It's for everybody who been through something. You know what I'm saying? Whether you a street soldier, whether you a military veteran, legitly, you know what I mean? Legitimate. Whether you're a person who battled depression, you're a person who went through hard times in life. Anybody who went through something and you made it out on the other side, and you was able, by the grace of God, you know what I'm saying? All glory to God. And you was able to tell your story, but you also able to project your light on others and help them and inspire them and motivate them to, elevate in their lives and get to the level of greatness that they can. You know what I'm saying? Because it's solely on the person, but it's for anybody who's been through anything like that that's rough. It don't have to be violence. It have to be prison time, but it's for them too. For anybody who battled something and you made it out on the other side by the grace of God, that's for you.
They Don't Really Love Us.
Right.
And the motivation behind that record, that body of work.
All right, so I already had a few songs, you know what I mean, in the cut. And I started just listening to them. Cause I ride around, I listen to me, and that's how I sharpen my steel, you feel me? But I'll ride around and I listen to me and I'll see, I'm gonna be my worst critic. You know what I mean? And I started saying, yo, a lot of these songs tie in together. Like, I was really feeling that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I could continue to go in that lane, but dress it up different over here, but most of all be me. And at that phase of my life, I was just like, this is what I'm going through. This is a real thing. So I could be able to articulate that in the music, and I do the beats, then there ain't nothing wrong with that. And then so I was just thinking, and I don't know when it was, but the thought came to me like, yo, they don't really love us. I said, man, that's the name of the project. And I had said it in one song, and I said it in the song, the self-title song. Yeah. They don't really love us, but actually that song was called something else before. I forgot what it's doing so much. I forgot what I named it, but that was called something else. But it had the line, they don't really love us, they just masking what they feeling, hanging around the fire just so they could stay lit. So I was like, man, I'm gonna call that song that, and I'm gonna name the project that.
Yeah.
And that's how I just was able to build more. And I was just doing songs, recording, you know what I mean? You know how, going to the RedKoat studios. I was just recording, and it just was that vibe, bro.
And you did something that not a lot of artists have the guts to do. You did not put out the project on streaming platforms.
Nah.
You uploaded the project to your site.
Yeah.
But you also did the footwork. What made you want to go that route?
All right, well, first of all, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. I'm a hustler. All that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grinder. You know what I'm saying? I always believed in, and my moms used to tell me, like, I used to do, I used to make money, even in New York, Subway, whatever. We be making money, you know what I'm saying? It always was something I would do. And I always was a grinder, and I said, yo, what's the point of me making product, investing in it, and letting somebody else pick the finest fruits, the first fruits, they get first choice, and then I end up with the small berries. I end up with the not so delightful, not so pleasant looking fruits. And I'm like, nah, if I done put all the work in, if I done tilled the ground, if I done planted that, if I done watered it and nurtured it, I should get the first fruits. So I just was like, man, I'm not letting nobody else profit off of me more than me. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that comes from a point of even the aspect in your life of putting yourself first. You know what I'm saying?
And how has that been going for you?
Going good.
Going great. I see you've been getting sales. People are actually buying the project.
I made what I would have made in streaming in months already.
Yeah, you made that back already. Yeah. Right.
And that's what it's about. More so, it's about the brand. Right. Building the brand.
Yeah. But you also went outside. Like, you also went outside and pushed the record and networked with people and, stick the Purple Hearts around the city and stuff like that. You also did that. So that must have definitely benefited you in a
absolutely. Well. I mean, I stood behind my brand. I was outside, and I'm a personable, very personable. So I was actually, I'm not scared to talk to people. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't got stage fright. I could talk to big audiences, and I feel like who's more of a better representation than me, myself, to go behind what I just did, stand behind it, put the weight on my back and say, hey, I just did this, and this is me, you know what I mean? Check me out. I'm such and such, and I let people hear that.
What would be your advice for new up-and-coming artists that may want to take that route, but they're nervous because they feel like the masses wouldn't hear them because they're not on the big streaming platforms that everybody go to listen to? What would be your advice to them?
Well, I say this: it's people on streaming platforms that the masses don't hear.
100%.
So it's really, it's up to you. Ultimately, the choice is yours. How you want to go about doing your thing. And you can go out there and you gotta believe in yourself. What I would say to an up and coming artist, what I would say to a new artist who's nervous about hitting the scene or taking the route of independence, not trying to use the machine or whatever you know what I mean, however you want to say it. I would say more so it's better for you to, you know what I mean, stay on your goals. First of all, write it down. Write down what you're trying to do. Write down what you're trying to accomplish, and then you could have a better way of gauging how to go about it. And I say this, don't worry about what people say. Don't worry about, first of all, you can't tell me what a person thinking. You know what I'm saying? That's not your business what a person thinking. You feel me? So don't worry about what people think. People think all kind of stuff. Don't worry about how the person feels. They're going to feel all kind of stuff. Because even going through this is you're going to get the pushbacks. You're going to get people like, nah, bro, yo, you wildin', you should have did this. And they ain't putting no work in.
All right.
They ain't lift a finger.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, you should have did this. You should have did that. And I'm like, a word?
But you're making it happen.
Yeah.
You're making it happen.
So it's actions speak louder than words.
100%.
People talk all day.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely actions speak louder.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to put in the work. You have to believe in yourself. You got to go out there and actually make yourself be seen. Yeah. It's like selling yourself without actually selling your soul, but selling yourself. You are the product.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah, I admire that definitely for
Appreciate
sure. Like
that,
I have
bro.
not
Appreciate
seen
it.
any artists besides like major artists like Nipsey did that when he was alive. And
shout out to Nipsey.
Yeah, shout out to Nipsey. He
God bless
kind of
his soul.
started, you know what I'm saying, and actually paved the way to show artists that it's possible.
And
you don't have to follow the system.
But look, I look at the ones before him. He got it from people. Master P's.
Yeah, but the only difference is he did it in an era where it wasn't normal.
That's true.
That era was when the Master P's and we always used to sell CDs out of our trunks and stuff. That era is a dead era. It's like everybody's on their phones and online. And he said, nah. Yeah. Y'all gotta buy my shit hard. You feel me? You gotta buy my shit hard copy.
Shout out to Nipsey, because
that was a brave move.
I'm not gonna lie. I study people. He one of the people I study. Salute. You know what I'm saying? I just was giving other people their flowers too. You know what I mean? You know, cause I just like to, you know what I mean, go down the timeline. That wasn't taking nothing. Salute. Shout out to Nipsey. Salute. What he did is powerful. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even the whole marathon thing is powerful. The whole concept. Exactly. Powerful.
Yeah, so to see you doing that and actually making it shake, like making it happen, actually having people buy the merch, having people buy the hats, you have the Only See Opportunity hats, you know, getting the Purple Hearts, buying the album, getting merch, to actually see that happening by yourself is inspiring and should be an inspiration to other artists up and coming that's looking to grow and build. Right. So yeah, They Don't Really Love Us out now.
Yeah. ShemLevy.com.
ShemLevy.com.
They don't really love us.
Can't even say out on all platforms. Because it ain't. It's on ShemLevy.com. They Don't Really Love Us out now. A phenomenal project produced and written by Shem Levi. Everybody, I need y'all to go check that out.
Appreciate it.
And
shout out to my brother, Old Banger, man. RedKoat Productions.
That's the man.
Yeah. The master. Masterful. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and that's what I like doing too. Like, man, we ain't independent, we interdependent people, man. Right. So we need each other.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
And we do.
When I tell people all the time, when you see people say, I did it by myself, they don't really mean by themselves. They mean they didn't do it. They did it without a major machine, the engine. That's what they mean. They didn't mean they did it solely by themselves. So get that out your heads. Tell the people where they can follow you and find your music.
All right. So I'm gonna say ShemLevy.com. The album on there. It comes with a T-shirt. The They Don't Really Love Us T-shirt with the purple heart. Also, you can find me at Shem, SHEM _LEVI on Instagram. Facebook even, Shem Levi, SHEM LEVI. TikTok, Shem Levi. Thread, Shem Levi. And my music all over there. I even got songs on Spotify. I got songs on Apple Music, songs on, YouTube. And tap into the YouTube channel too, man. Like, I've really been working on that, and, you know what I mean, letting people, this even gonna be on there, and letting people get acquainted, acclimated, you know what I'm saying, with Shem Levi, man, who he really is, you know what I'm saying?
Shem Levi, everybody. Woo!
Yeah,
Pleasure to have you, sir.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you again when you get that Grammy.
Hey.
We'll see when you get that Grammy.
Hey, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Soon come. God willing.
Can't be entitled to what someone else worked for. Never